All right, folks, it's about 6:45 on this beautiful Saturday evening. We're in about an eight and a half, damn near 9 acre piece of grassland, piece of hayland that I could not get fertilizer on until about now. Truth of the matter is, I probably could have been in here about 4 or 5 days ago. But yeah, I don't like the looks of it too well. This all belongs, and we're going to talk about that freshly tilled property. This all belongs to my uncle. I'm very fortunate to, this is going to be year number 3. And yeah, it's all right. All is well. This is lacking severely, according to other hay ground that I have, or anybody's in this local area. Let's just do a little hoping here that this nice shot of fertilizer, which is just a run-of-the-mill triple 19, and a little bit of moisture to come, hopefully this just explodes. So I'm on my last strip here. I thought I'd stop up on this knoll. We'll have a little talk of what's going on here with these fields. I'm about 4 or 5 miles away from home. Got 3 pieces of property out here. This hay ground here, this freshly tilled field that we're going to talk about here in 2 seconds, and the field that we did a disking video on this morning. All right, I ended up changing my mind. I had full intentions of putting this in the corn this year, basically to clean it up. Why do I say that? I put this in the barley last year and it was an absolute disaster. The plan was barley last year, another barley crop this year, or oats with new seeding grass, which is what my uncle wants. He's the landowner. You gotta abide by that. Plus, I would like for this all to be hay ground as well. Well, here's the deal. It's June 9th. This is extremely wet in here. A keen eye will be able to tell the dark shades of this property and how it's just moist as all hell down there. So what am I doing? This was a long process today. A lot of feathering of the hydraulics, but I got it. It all got dissed. I'm leaving this just lay here and bake. She's been baking all day long. And I'm going to hit it again tomorrow afternoon with the disc. What I don't have time for is another disking, fertilizing, culti-mulching, rock picking in this field for corn. It's June 9th. So I made a decision today, this afternoon, that other piece of property, which is the same amount of acreage, is going to be corn. Same amount of acreage, minus probably about 1.5 acres, 2 acres, because that football field of a lake that forms there that I just can't till up. This did work up nice. This is a nice piece of ground. I am excited to get this into new seeding grass. Actually, it'll be an alfalfa grass mix. I'm not excited to be putting in oats, which I'm going to do is what I'm going to call for a mothering crop for the seeding. Small grains, just they take a beating out here. This is Deer Haven. On any given night in the fall or the spring, I think my cousin counted 45 or 50 deer in this field. Comes down to it, this could be a little bit of a blessing. I was going to put corn in here to clean this ground up. Some of you can make that make sense. Truth of the matter is, and I'm not kidding you, this is Deer Haven here. I might have lost half of my crop. I can't afford to do that. So this might be a small little blessing here. The fact that it's this late in the year. You know, I said June 10th to June 15th, I'm pulling the plug, I'm putting corn in. Well, tomorrow's June 10th. I called the custom operator that plants my corn, and he cannot get to it tomorrow. He's got some obligations, but weather dependent. that other corn is going in Monday. And then weather dependent, late next week, this will be going into oats with new seeding grassy alfalfa. Yeah, it's real beautiful back here. This is real nice. I love it back here. So do the deer, but I guess we got to share, right? Trust me, we do our job in thinning the herd legally during hunting season. All of us are hunters. I've been lagging behind here the last 10 years. Life got extremely crunched up, but yeah, so that's about it, folks. I'm letting these two properties, this one and the one I did this morning, sit there and bake. Tomorrow morning, mid-morning, I'm going to go after the culti mulching of the other field. With a little bit of hope and a prayer, I'm going to go after a second disking, unfortunately, of this field tomorrow afternoon. And then there's enough fertilizer in that buggy to fertilize this property. And I'm going to wait to give it a culti mulch until next week. I want to see what we get for weather. We are scheduled for a little bit of rain tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I hope like hell it misses us. But then Monday we got rain. Monday we got rain coming as well. So anyway, folks, I got to get going. It's been a long day and I got quite a few things to do yet. Not to mention I got to get home after I do this last strip. I do have full intentions of doing a shout out video. We're going to call it somewhat of a special one that's I consider important. I'm only very hopeful that I can get the time, yes, time, and find a little calmness this evening, because this shout out deserves it. And do a shout out video. So, gotta get going. Hope you enjoy the scenery. The skies look like rain behind me, but they're not. Gotta go. Talk to you sooner or later.